Everyone's talking about AI taking your job. The headlines scream about mass unemployment. But what if they're wrong? What if the real danger isn't losing your job, but something far more terrifying? Meet Eric Schmidt, former Google CEO. He says we've been looking at this all wrong. The economy isn't shrinking, it's expanding. Opportunities, profits, wealth, they're all growing. And more people are finding better paying jobs. For years we feared AI would make programmers obsolete. But Schmidt reveals a secret. Programming itself is about to become a superpower for everyone. Imagine having a personal AI software engineer who never sleeps, transforming your raw ideas into functioning code in an instant. This isn't the end of programming, it's the birth of architects. People who command AI to build entire applications, automate any repetitive task, create entire games. This isn't just a shift, it's the start of a productivity boom where wages rise and work becomes more fulfilling. Historically, automation has always moved us from dangerous, low-value jobs to higher-paying, more complex roles. Think about the factory worker now operating a robotic arm, earning more, while the company makes bigger profits. But here's the brutal truth. This future is only for those who act now. Companies and people who wait to see what happens are setting themselves up to lose. Major corporations, the Googles, the Metas, even big banks, are already moving. Their CFOs are saying, "I'm done with the 1,000-engineer team doing little. I want 50 people working this new way." The window is closing. In just 2-3 years, a critical opportunity to retrain and ensure continuity could be gone. While you're waiting, the young generation, they're already adapting, faster, smarter, intuitively understanding this new world. They're applying AI to solve climate change, discover new materials, create advanced energy systems. They're about to have tools no generation before them has ever possessed. But what happens when everything can be automated? If AI can do it faster, better, with less effort, what's left for us? The deepest fear, a life without purpose. Schmidt's surprising answer, human purpose will always remain. New challenges will constantly emerge. The complexity of the world itself is a full-time, meaningful job. We won't all be writing poetry. We'll be lawyers using AI for even more complex cases, benevolent actors fighting malicious ones. The tools change, but the fundamental structure of humanity endures. Are we on the brink of a golden age of possibility, or heading for mass existential confusion? This isn't just about your job. It's about your future, your purpose. Don't be left behind. The conversation that will define tomorrow is happening right now. Listen to the full podcast now. The insights that will shape your next move are waiting.
Okay, let's just get right into it. The big question, one that's probably keeping some people up at night, is AI coming for my job, for our jobs?
Yeah.
We see the headlines, right? Mass unemployment looms, algorithms take over, humans become, I don't know, surplus. It feels plausible sometimes.
It really does. The anxiety is understandable, especially given the pace.
But today, we're digging into a different take, a really fascinating counter-argument from someone who's been right there at the heart of it all.
Exactly. And this perspective, it kind of flips the common narrative. The idea isn't that mass unemployment is the main threat.
No, what is that?
It's that we won't adapt fast enough.
Yeah.
That's the real danger, according to this view.
Failing to adapt. Okay.
Yeah, because the underlying belief here is, well, the economy isn't actually shrinking because of this. It's expanding.
Expanding. With AI automating things, how does that work?
Well, opportunities are growing, profits are up, wealth is increasing overall, and this, counterintuitively perhaps, leads to more people being employed, and often in better paying roles too.
Huh. Okay, that's optimistic.
It is optimistic, definitely,
Right.
But it comes with this huge caveat, this urgent challenge. We collectively need to move, and move fast.
Right. Move. That's the key word. Because when you talk AI and jobs, the first thing people often point to with real fear is programming.
Mm-hmm.
You know, these super smart, well-paid people, the ones building our digital world,
Yeah.
could they just become obsolete? It's a scary thought.
It is. But it's interesting, his perspective isn't just, oh, programmers lose jobs. It's more like everyone becomes a programmer, in a sense.
Everyone, how?
Think of it less like a job title vanishing and more like a new skill, a new capability becoming universal.
Okay.
There's this idea sometimes called the San Francisco consensus, right?
Mm.
It basically says that programming and math, because they use these logical, structured languages.
Unlike messy human language.
Exactly. Unlike human language or, dealing with the physical world's unpredictability, these are sort of contained computational systems. AI can practice them endlessly, get incredibly good.
Right. No need for sensors or real-world interaction for the core task.
Precisely. So the thinking goes, AI will master these to the point where creating software becomes almost like talking, like having a conversation.
So that difference between code and human language is crucial here. What's the timeline look like then? How fast does this AI programming superpower actually arrive?
Well, the prediction is pretty startling. We could see world-class AI mathematicians within the next year.
A year?
And world-class AI programmers, maybe 1 to 2 years out as these systems get deployed widely.
1 to 2 years.
And think bigger picture. Math and programming, they're fundamental to almost everything else, right? Physics, chemistry, biology, materials science.
The building blocks.
So imagine the acceleration. Think about climate change. If we could drastically speed up finding new materials to, say, manage carbon, that's huge. That's incredibly exciting potential.
Okay, that's where it shifts from scary to, well, potentially amazing.
Yeah.
Because you're not describing job loss there. You're describing giving everyone a superpower.
That's the analogy, yeah.
Like, picture having your own personal AI software engineer. Tireless, works 24/7, no complaints, turns your raw ideas into working code instantly.
Right.
Imagine someone running a small nonprofit, no coding skills.
Yeah.
Suddenly they can just ask the AI to build a custom app for managing volunteers, perfectly tailored, something that would cost a fortune just yesterday.
Exactly. That's the superpower.
So maybe programming as a specific job title changes or even fades.
It might.
But the people doing it today, they become the architects, the ones pushing these new AI systems, guiding them. It's not scarcity anymore. It's a productivity boom.
And that boom theoretically leads to higher wages, people moving into more valuable, more creative work.
Which brings up the pace again. How fast does this really happen? Because we hear these predictions, but sometimes big tech changes take longer than expected, right?
That's a really important point. And yeah, look at self-driving cars. Waymo's targeting daily use, maybe 2025?
Okay.
But the DARPA Grand Challenge, the thing that really kicked it off, that was 2004.
Wow, yeah. That's over 20 years.
20 years. So there's often this lag between the, wow, look what it can do demo and it actually being part of everyday life. Cutting edge stuff is just hard. And there are huge regulatory things too.
Right, safety first.
Yeah.
Society won't let robots just run wild.
Exactly. You can't have robots deciding to slap people, The societal acceptance and safety bars are very high for physical stuff.
Okay, but that's physical robots. What about the AI we interact with through screens? Language models, coding assistants, they seem to be moving way faster, almost exponentially. Are the timelines different? Does that change the short-term picture, say, next 5-10 years?
That's sharp. And yes, absolutely different curves. Grand physical deployments like cars take ages. But these individual superpowers, especially in knowledge work, they're arriving much, much faster.
Okay, so the software side moves quicker.
Much quicker. And if you look historically, automation has generally been good for jobs overall. It starts with the dangerous, low-value stuff, think assembly lines, furnaces.
And the dirty,
Right.
dangerous, dull stuff.
Exactly, and then it moves up. When a company gets a robotic arm, the person operating that arm often gets paid more. The company makes more profit because they're more productive.
So company wins, worker wins.
Often, yes. And the argument is AI turbocharges this. It gives individuals these superpowers, letting them retrain or transition fast into more complex, creative, abstract roles that pay better and that AI, well, can't do yet.
So it's not just replacing the bottom rung. It's like giving people a ladder to climb higher faster.
That's the idea.
Okay, so if it's potentially so positive, where's the danger you mentioned, the failing to adapt quickly enough? What's the risk?
The risk is complacency, the wait-and-see approach. That, the expert warns, is deadly. For companies, definitely. Businesses that don't jump on this, that don't figure out how to use these tools, they likely won't survive.
Won't survive, that's stark.
It is, and you see big companies are reacting. Google, Meta, sure, but even traditional banks, they're rethinking their workforce, shifting from huge, maybe less efficient teams to smaller, hyper-effective teams using these new AI methods.
So leaner, meaner, AI-powered teams.
Pretty much. And the advice for established industries is Look inside. You probably have people already who get this, who see the applications. Find them. Empower them. Don't wait for external consultants.
Unleash the internal innovator.
Exactly. And realize how fundamental the changes might be. Like even user interfaces. Probably going away.
Going away.
Yeah.
Like no more windows and icons.
Why are we still clicking around with a mouse like it's, 1980? The wimpy paradigm, windows, icons, menus, pointers, it's 50 years old.
Oh, never thought of it that way.
It's clunky compared to just talking to an AI. You won't hunt through menus. You'll just say, hey, generate me some buttons to solve this problem. Done.
Or AI, show me Q3 sales trends for Europe, flag anomalies.
And bam, it just appears. Visually, interactively, no clicking.
Okay, that future feels very different. So
Yeah.
the warning is, don't wait. Waiting means losing.
Yeah.
And this isn't just programming or call centers, it's everything.
Every industry, medicine, manufacturing, law, logistics, it's going to touch everything.
Which, naturally, leads to the really big question. If the world's changing this fast, the tools this radically, what should young people do? Students. How do you even prepare for a future like that?
It's a huge question, and the answer given is, again, surprisingly optimistic.
Okay, go.
The view is that young people think 15-year-olds now, they're actually adapting incredibly well. They're not just digital natives. They get speed intuitively. They're often, frankly, faster and smarter at picking up new systems.
So don't underestimate the kids.
Definitely not. The expert apparently used to advocate for fields like biology, but now the thinking has shifted. The best path now is basically apply intelligence to whatever you're passionate about.
Apply intelligence. How?
Well, say you care about climate change. Don't just study the science. Figure out how to use these new foundation models to simplify climate science, make it accessible. Or use AI to discover new materials to tackle carbon.
Like new types of batteries.
Yeah.
Or carbon capturing concrete.
Exactly. Or work on new, efficient energy systems. Find your interest and then leverage these incredible AI tools to push the boundaries there. The message is really empowering for young people.
Don't panic. You've got tools your predecessors couldn't even dream of.
Precisely. You'll have capabilities that seem like science fiction today.
That's an inspiring vision. Human creativity amplified. But there's always a but, isn't there?
Usually, yeah.
The deeper question, the existential one. I hear this a lot. If AI can automate everything, do things faster, better, cheaper, then why bother? What's the point of human effort if we're not needed for the tasks we used to value?
That cuts deep. It's a fundamental challenge to our sense of purpose.
Right.
And the response offered is also profound. It leans into human nature. The idea is that life without challenge is just not how we're wired. We need it. It's essential.
So even if old challenges disappear,
New ones emerge. Always. Maybe fixing your car or mowing the lawn gets automated, fine. But think about the new complexities. Managing these vast AI systems, ensuring they're used ethically, fighting AI-driven misinformation. That's complex, critical human work.
navigating the information landscape alone sounds like a full-time job.
It could be. And humans have this deep-seated need for purpose. You see studies, right? People in jobs that maybe seem from the outside low-paid or not very valuable, they still find satisfaction, purpose in doing them.
There's dignity in work itself.
There often is. So AI tools boost productivity, they change how we work, but they don't just erase that fundamental drive to contribute, to solve problems, to do things.
So the future isn't us all sitting around writing poetry while robots do everything.
Probably not. It'll still be a complex. You'll have lawyers using AI to fight incredibly complex cases against other lawyers using AI. You'll have bad actors using AI for new kinds of trouble.
And good actors using AI to stop them.
Exactly. The tools change dramatically. But the fundamental human stuff, collaboration, competition, the search for meaning, dealing with complexity, that stays constant.
So it really circles back to this core dilemma. We might be getting these incredible superpowers.
Yeah.
But the real question shifts from, will I have a job, to what work actually feels meaningful in this new world.
Precisely. Are we heading into a golden age? Total human potential unleashed? Or is it more like mass existential confusion? We get the powers, but lose the plot. What's the point without purpose?
That's the cliffhanger, isn't it?
That's the enduring question. We get the superpowers, but what we do with them, how we define meaning when work itself is transforming.
Yeah.
That's the real challenge ahead.
Something for all of us, for you listening, to really think about, what does purpose look like when almost anything becomes possible?
If you made it this far, you're not just curious, you care. This is just the beginning. AI is moving fast, and if you want to stay ahead of the curve, We've got regular insights, expert breakdowns, and honest conversations, all in under 30 minutes. So go ahead, hit subscribe. The future of work won't wait, and neither should you. If you